Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of our pre-recorded game for the Dice Division.
Dice Division?
Hell yeah. I am here to make strange noises.
And play their character.
Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Let's start with introductions.
This is Tracy, also known as Trace Cat, aka main note taker. Right, I have a character. The name's Air. They're an elven monk. Yeah, lots going on, and it's not fun for them right now, or for a lot of our members. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. Take it away, Felix.
Hi, I'm Felix the Bard. I stream over at twitch.tv/Felix the Bard. Currently, I'm running through JRPG July. You can find me over there playing many different things, such as Persona 5 Royal, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, and the ever-accredited, never looked down upon, always good Tomb Raider by Squeenix. I play a character in this game. I'm gonna leave it all up to you to find out which one.
Hi, otherwise known as Andrew, and I played in the uncle, quote-unquote, of Felix's character, Corsic. He's trying to learn, how do you help raise your nephew, whose mom's kind of dead, whose dad's technically a deadbeat, and hey, keep him alive while he's in his early 20s. So yeah.
And just how do we keep him alive? We'll figure that out when we get there.
Exactly. Kai.
Hello everyone, this is Kai the Nightly. I play Uzuru the Barbarian, and not much else to say about Uzuru. She really likes the Tavern Keeper, but other than that, still figuring her out. Matt.
Hello everybody, I'm Matt, and I play Andromeda, pirate captain of the ship Hagsbane, if you can call Hagsbane a ship, because it floats.
I think it's just glorified driftwood at this point.
Still working on that. We're still working on getting the ship. If you want to get the ship, help us get the ship built quicker, donate to our Patreon at Patreon. I was just doing a bit. So
No, there is a place that they can donate though. It's a Ko-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay. If you actually want to donate to Dice Division for real, they have a Ko-Fi. I was just doing a bit.
One of us finally have a ship for the group.
Hi everyone. My name's Monster Review Girl. I have my own YouTube channel under the same name. Mostly right now I'm streaming a Pathfinder campaign. Might pick back up some of the other projects I've done that have fallen to the wayside in the thing that is unmedicated ADHD. But I have my meds now. And caffeine. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Although apparently me caffeinated can be something of a gremlin. I play Valeria. This party's artificer monk combo platter. I have yet to actually directly combat test this build. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but at least it looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the important part is that you have fun with it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes, that is the important part. Anyways, with all of the lovely members of the cast and crew introduced, let's go back to possibly the most important member of the group, our DM. Yeah. Honey?
Oh shit, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm spacing out.
He was thinking about the Ko-Fi donator idea.
I was sort of just like, I'm gonna have to do a voice for certain NPCs, and like I need to make sure that people know like certain races and stuff. And it's just like, important person. Who's the important person? Oh wait.
Oh wait, that me.
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Lars Ethan Van Harden and Dreams, otherwise known as Lava the Tail Spinner. And yeah, I am the DM for this game, and I'm currently working with something that I hardly ever use, a mouse. Feels
With
weird.
the most sacred of all instruments.
His computer's trackpad has it's gotten a little bit funky.
It's almost entirely due to the keys. We'll be getting it fixed up, hopefully, either tomorrow or the day after. But anyways, enough about that. Let's jump back in to where we last left off on the session. Last time,
Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
Last time in the War of Glass.
That one's actually
last we left off, the group had made landfall after a harrowing journey through storm and sea monster, and after making it ashore, they split into 3 groups. Valeria and Andromeda went to get paid. Corsic and Nim went to pay their respects to Corsic's mom. And Ururu and Air went to the group's favorite tavern, the pop quiz. What was the name of the tavern?
Lydia's!
That's right, Lydia's. One inspiration for
damn.
Wait, like really?
Oh,
No.
shit, for real? Oh.
No.
Oh.
Inspiration in your heart.
See if I pay attention
Damn it.
I'm
I was just trying to make a joke.
kidding. I'm fucking around. Alright.
Let's do this.
After everyone reconvened at Lydia's, Corsic and Nim brought back a strange elven woman who had asked for their help for collapsing. Upon analyzing the room, Valeria realized that they were dealing with a sect of very skilled warriors, drow warriors, and Air mentioned as well that they had seen someone. Air had seen someone who was wearing an amulet similar to the ones that Air used to disguise themselves. And so the group has set up watches for the night, and so we join you guys back at your room. What are y'all doing?
Andromeda's just sitting in a chair. She's performing maintenance on her hand crossbow.
Hey, Lava,
Yes.
can I try to do an actual downtime activity here?
What would you like to do?
I'd like to scribe a scroll.
Okay.
Would I have... Because, once again, for the audience out there, hi, we're starting at level 10. These characters are starting fresh at level 10. Get ready for some shenanigans.
I can help it.
But Lava,
Mhm.
would I have the gold necessary to get enough ink and parchment to scribe a 3rd level spell scroll?
How much
It's-
would it cost to scribe a 3rd level spell scroll?
50 gold of ink per spell level, 50 gold of parchment per spell level. All told, 300 gold.
So I would say, yes. Tracy's just making note in the chat, actually. Yes. So I would say, after some searching, people have arrived to deliver your guys' payment. I believe I had said last time everyone got 700 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
That's the most gold I've ever had. I'm gonna try not to get you too used to it. Because I know at some point someone's gonna probably try to steal this shit.
Only if they know. People only try to steal it if you know they know you have it.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. True.
But yeah, do you think Corsic would have had time to run and buy these supplies to do this thing I'm trying to do?
I would say yes. So, where are you going to get the supplies for this?
We've been in this town before, yeah?
Yes.
Whatever wizard shop is reputable enough and kind enough to Corsic that he would make it a habit to go.
So for that, you would probably head to the Tome District.
Okay.
Which is in the inner city.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to go to a different district. Try and find a place.
Going to the Tome District sounds fine. This is helping you expand the city in game and helping me do this thing I want to do. Because Corsic has the int and proficiency in Arcana. I feel like he should be able to do this. He's not a wizard because his magic is natural, but any spellcasting class can scribe scrolls. So he would probably go to whichever one is just readily available, doesn't overcharge, is reputable.
Mm-hmm.
But is also just, if it's run by a female, he'll interact with it more, because he'd just be like, oh, okay, I can talk to them if I pretend I'm talking to Mama.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a good boy.
He's max charisma and socially awkward.
I love him. Well,
But yeah, and he would definitely try to do this without his uncle, because he knows his uncle has been banned from a lot of stores.
I mean, since the group is all out, nobody goes alone. Eric could go with, just to keep an eye out.
That sounds like a wonderful pairing.
So Air and Corsic are heading off to the Tome District. Mm-hmm. Alright. The Tome District is where the Laurentium, the sort of mage college for sea is located. And the problem with that is that a lot of the shops are extremely overpriced and only available to students.
Mm-hmm.
However, there is an exception. A little mom and pop joint known as Scorpios. Scorpios is currently run by a young, and this is going to be going into some of the homebrew we're using. Hi, Nat19. We love your content. Please don't sue us for using it in our own podcast.
They will not. They expressly love when people use their shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Logan Laylaw!
Yep.
Put me in Bleach Abridged!
Yeah, so you guys walk into the shop and you see Vera, who is a topaz.
Yes!
And you see she's sort of darting about. And you see she's over on the counter. And then there's another part of her who's sort of dusting the shelves. And then there's another one who's sort of wiping the windows. Another sitting at a table drinking some tea. And they all sort of straighten up as you enter. So we're just like, Corsic, what are you doing, right? How was the trip? And, this whole chorus of just like, hellos, how do you do, all that.
Mm-hmm. Corsic just kind of smiles, used to the attention at this point. Well, we used up our scrolls in our last adventure, but I got paid and was thinking about making some more.
Vera's, or there's the one at the counter, smiles and says, oh, good. I hope that the scrolls were of use. And the one who is sort of by the window says, of course they're of use, Bee. And the students are just like, Bee, don't sass me right now. Anyway.
I love this. I love this already.
Vera at the counter sort of says, so, will you be needing more of the scrolls? Because I'm afraid, You got the last ones on credit.
How much do I owe?
Well, about 500 gold.
He just takes out his 700 and drops it on the counter. Can I also have enough ink and parchment to make a second level scroll then?
Jesus, her eyes go wide, and she's sort of just like, what? And the other bears all sort of whistle as they see the food.
Mama says always pay your debts. I'm sorry I didn't for so long.
I know you said you were going to be getting treasure and getting paid for the work you were doing. You seemed so nice that I didn't honestly expect this much. And you see some tears in her eyes. Corsic, you actually roll a history check to see if you would remember this.
Oh, doke. Every woman in Corsic's life. Wow, I'm 2 seconds from crying. Mother. So that's how we're starting tonight. Oh, we starting tonight hot.
Net 20?
Allow me.
Damn.
Allow me.
Yep.
Dang.
Corsic, you sort of understand why Bera's sort of tearing up with this. Bera's shop, the Scorpios, it's a family shop that she inherited from her parents, and the shop has been teetering on the brink of financial ruin due to the constant pressure from the Lursium for them to join the other sort of shops that they control.
Mm-hmm.
To be exclusive only to students of the Lursium.
Mm-hmm.
She has been working tirelessly to try and stave off her shop getting absorbed into Lursium. And in fact, one of your earliest adventures involved you guys helping deal with some people who were pushing for her to basically foreclose on the shop. So you guys dealt with those groups, and as a result, you were given some free items, and you also asked for some stuff that, she was a bit more hesitant to sort of let go for free, but she decided, it'd be 500 credit, and, you could pay that back whenever. You had said that you guys were going to be starting an adventure where you get paid, and you promised you would pay it back. But, yeah. So Farrah right now is looking a little emotional.
My mother said to keep my promises. I have. I'm sorry if this distresses you.
No. This is wonderful, of course. Thank you so much. I'll get those scrolls right away, and the paper and the ink. B, you guys, and they're like on it, and they both sort of split off. And so, while that's happening, another Vera, the one who was sort of sitting at a table, sort of glances over and is just like, Hair, do you need anything?
I'm just here to watch. Corsic's back. Things happen.
Oh no, are you guys in trouble?
Not good time. We'll figure it out.
Alright, well, if there's anything you guys need, we're here. And all the bears sort of nod.
Yeah, honestly, can't really think of anything that Air would find of any use. They've kind of already got their things. So I guess right now Air's just kind of absentmindedly just kind of looking around, but still just kind of just keeping an eye and ear out. So
Okay.
that's
Alright. Roll a perception.
Could I just use my passive, or do you want me? I can roll perception if you.
You know what? Sure. With your passive perception, calls a fucking 22.
Sorry.
You sort of glance outside and you see that there's a figure on the rooftop. They're looking down at the shop. You notice that they're looking right at you.
Oh. Okay. Okay then.
Spice danger. Danger spice.
The air smells bad. Yeah, just kind of squints at the pig. Is there anything of note of them that air could possibly very vaguely recognize? Or
This is... Well, you do know that this elf, you can see they are wearing the same amulets that you saw the elf from before wear. Or, well, the same sort of design.
Yeah, just to kind of go over to the counter, just kind of look like they're looking at something. And if are there like glass like cases of things?
Vera has a variety of mostly what she deals in is scrolls and the like, but she does have a few magical items. Nothing like amazing like you find in a proper magical item shop.
Just to keep it careful. Yeah. That's just gonna make things weird. Yeah, Aaron's just gonna kind of look up there and at something in case, there could be relatively close to Corsic, but just be like, possibly.
Say again, sorry.
Oh, jeez. Just kind of murmurs, murmurs to Corsic. Looks like rooftop.
So, lava.
Yes.
Since it is pointed out to me, can I see it?
You sort of glance out the window and you do indeed see the figure on the rooftop.
Great. Now, Corsic is a good man who would never cause any property damage. His mama told him if he ever breaks a window, he will break his mama's soul. So, he just turns to Air. Make sure you pick up the scrolls and ink. We're gonna need those.
Right.
He steps out of the shop.
Alright.
Still see the elf? Not moving?
Yep.
Great. Looks up at him. Captain Andromeda said, always know who you're fighting. If you attack someone without provocation, you're just a bully. And Mama said bullies are bad people. Are you here to hurt my friend?
At this, the figure sort of raises an eyebrow. You can see they have a sort of smirk on their face. And he says in a very sort of strangely accented common, "Now, where on earth would you get such silly that I am here to cause trouble?"
Oh, my friend just is scared of you. And I don't like when my friends are scared. And, Lava?
Yeah.
Well, actually, audience, out of the right hand comes the orb, crackling with electricity. Out of the left hand, holding the wand of lightning bolts, as Corsic just starts to lift into the air a bit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is a 10th level Storm Sorcerer. This is basically Sidious. Just, with a complex.
He sort of looks at his display and says, "My, you're certainly a jumpy, are you not?"
Oh, I'm not jumping to anything.
He's floating.
Ururu just says the best way to avoid conflict is to show them that you're bigger and meaner. She calls it chest puffing.
A valid tact, if one does not overplays their hand like you.
This isn't overplaying. I'm showing 3rd level spells. You want to see some overplaying? Allow me to hit this 6th level immolation, motherfucker.
Said Corsic.
Corsic said calmly.
I was gonna say, I don't think Corsic even knows that one.
No, I do. I know immolation.
I meant the swear word.
Oh no, he doesn't know any swear words.
I am not here to.
Oh, okay. And he floats back down immediately.
I am here to deliver a message.
Okay. What's the message? Oh, I lost his voice a little.
My
Okay.
master.
What's the message?
My master wishes to speak with your friend inside. We have need. We have need of their services.
Then file a request through the guild.
We do not request. This is a demand from those who are much higher than either yourself or myself.
There's no one higher than the self. Desire and truth are apparent in a person. The only way to be higher than the self is to be multiple selves.
You are naive, little half-breed, are you not?
He said half-breed?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You said the word!
There's a spark of lightning that runs the entire course of Corsic. That's not a nice thing to call a person.
Neither is. It is not a nice thing to threaten someone who only wishes to deliver a message.
I am not threatening. I'm puffing my chest out to show I can't be threatened.
A word of advice. Those who make a show of trying to be powerful, are often less powerful than they actually seem to. And then he snaps his fingers, and you are suddenly enveloped in darkness.
Counterspell.
Okay.
Yeah, just counterspell.
So as the darkness begins to envelop you, you sort of raise your hand and dispel it with a flash of electrical light.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the figure retreating across the rooftops.
Oh, he's leaving. That's good. And Corsic walks back inside.
Alright.
Yeah, I took counterspell for a reason.
Boy, see
Counterspell's what I wanted to prep on the scrolls before I learned I'm out 500.
Oh yeah, so Eric's just kind of anxiously waiting by the counter.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of just doing like a circle around. Corsic kind of just doing like a a respectful distance, kind of just examining for any harm. Just like, okay.
Yeah. He said he didn't want to fight. Just that someone he perceives as higher than him has a message for you. I told him to put in a request at the guild.
What did they say?
He said he doesn't make requests, but then I don't think it's that important if you can't be bothered.
They're just kind of crosses their arms, just kind of head does a little frown, head tilt, just trying to think trying to make sense of all this. Hope the others are okay.
See why they wouldn't be. The others are a lot stronger than me.
But you can be back. So you're pretty strong. Oh. So waiting on the school, so I guess we would just sit down. Just kind of goes, joins Farah that's just sitting at the table.
Yep. The scrolls are ready and handed to you guys.
Awesome. I think I know what spell I'm gonna put on these since I can only make a second level. I think when I have the downtime to actually transcribe it, I'm going to make a shatter scroll. I thought about just making 2 mage armor scrolls, but most of our party is armored. Or I can cast mage armor on them myself if they're not, and it doesn't eat up too much of my spell slots. So I think a shatter scroll, I think that'll be the bet.
As you're sort of packing things away, of course, if you notice that there is another scroll that is in one that appears to have already been scribed.
He shakes it out and puts it on the counter. I think you accidentally mixed this one in.
There sort of immediately flushes, and so just like, what? No, you keep it. I thought it might be handy, so,
Max Charisma. Completely socially inept. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Anytime.
I promise. When I get paid again for another job, I'll come back for more scrolls.
I look forward to your continued patronage.
This girl, crushing hard. Corsic.
You notice all the others are sort of looking at Corsic, just like making sly little glances and just being very distracted from their work.
Shopkeep, crushing hard. Corsic has his mother's voice in his head. Remember to support local business!
Same goes to you, all you listeners. Support your local family-owned shops.
Support Dice Division. You can become a crew member on the ship. Maybe.
Maybe. I'll promise that one.
I don't want to guarantee that. I'm not in charge.
But anyway. What scroll is the scribe?
It is a scroll of mage armor.
Aww.
You know what? It's basically a signature spell for Corsic. Sure, I'll take it. So Corsic just packs everything away, and it just kind of disappears into the cloak, and then his head kind of turtles into the cloak so he can see what he's doing. And in the cloak is a little satchel where he keeps all of his... He's got his herbology kit in there, his spell scribing kit, and he's just making sure it all gets tucked away neatly. And it looks just like... It looks like a sheet ghost is just ruffling around.
That is adorable.
It was one of the many reasons why because the first time he did it, Barrett, being Barrett, were just like, oh shit, is he taking his cloak off? Oh no, god, what do I do? And then nothing happened. They still found it adorable.
He's stripping! He's stripping! Him poops his head back out. Arms come out of the sleeves. Turns. Leaves.
The thing is that all of them turned away when he first started. So, like, they actually do the same thing now. They all sort of immediately turn and piss away because they think he's stripping again.
Like,
by the time they all turn back, he's just gone.
this wall is made of wall.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're returning back to the inn. Yeah, just more of just keeping an eye out as they're walking back, making sure. Are we being followed? Is anyone tailing us?
Let me double check here. Basically,
Can their
roll
stuff
to see
roll?
if any of them
Can-
can get past your insane passive perception.
You know there's a reason I chose this feat.
And the answer is no. So you do see that there are 4 figures now, sort of tailing behind you.
Just kind of leans in, just kind of whispers to Corsic, 4 on our tail.
Okay.
Should we take scenic route or something?
I think so. And Corsic grabs air around the middle. And casts fly.
Aw.
Alright, so you start flying.
Yep.
They all see you. You see the figures are still pursuing you guys, like from the rooftops. Though you're now above them.
We're above it all.
About how? This is between us and our pursuers.
I'd say Corsic probably put a good 60, 70 feet distance between you guys.
Cool. Wait, what do I have? Okay, you know what? We'll go ahead and do it. Just gonna add the max range distance. Air is gonna just kind of point, just from just about to walk into it, just an orb of darkness. Kind of try to have him go what?
So what are you trying to do?
Just gonna, as a way of trying to just, catch him by surprise and use it as startling to distract him. Just gonna, at max distance, gonna cast a little orb of darkness.
Okay.
Just as they step at a certain spot, just.
Okay, so you do that as you do. The ones that managed to avoid, you managed to get 2. The other 2 immediately seem to retaliate. An orb of darkness begins to form around you guys.
That was a mistake, Corsic. Mistakes were made.
Orb of darkness surrounding us.
Yep.
Counterspell.
Alright, and one last one.
What do you mean one last one? I can upcast this shit.
No.
Because there's 2 that I missed.
Yeah. They're both trying to orb.
Okay, then counterspell again. 4th level.
It's just Corsic, just looking at him, get that weak shit out of here.
Yeah. So then, yeah. Hang on a sec. They might have one last thing up their sleeves.
Oh boy.
Well, guess what? I have more spell slots.
Depends on if it's a spell or if it's some kind of ranged weapon.
They shoot a weapon at me, I'm firing back.
Yeah. One of them is going to attempt to cast some sort of magic at you, but you're saying you're going to counterspell everything?
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 more spell attempts are made, and
2 more 4th levels are gone. I can get
Okay,
this
then.
shit back, I got sorcery points.
Yep,
And plus
so-
I have a wand that I can cast 9th level lightning bolt with.
Really?
Yeah, the wand, if I spend all of the charges, I can upcast it to 9th level. Now, if I spend all those charges, I gotta roll a d20 on whether or not the wand breaks down. But, I can still do it.
Okay.
And Lava has ruled that if I quicken spell cast lightning bolt from my own pool, I can then use item Wand of Lightning Bolt.
Damn.
I can zap a motherfucker. Darth Sidious is not a warning, he's a goal.
Okay. So, yep, you managed to evade them.
Yep.
And, yep.
Once we get to Lydia's,
Mhm.
and concentration ends on fly. Never mind, that won't last nearly as long as I thought. So yeah, once we get to Lydia's, drop fly and just head in.
Okay.
Very casual. Just, if the party's there, just be like, I got scrolls and paid bearer of that.
Good for you. You run into any trouble?
Oh, no trouble. Some people were trying to cast spells with me. I think they wanted to talk to Air. They didn't seem that nice. But
That is trouble.
no, it's not. Nobody got hurt. I made sure that their spells couldn't cast.
I mean, it's a good thing you did that, boy, but it still does sound like a bit of trouble. Anne, you want to check it out with me?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Great minds think alike.
While we're out there, we can also report everything what happened with Lady Valerie.
Wamba. Quick question.
Yes.
Is this one of the cities he's banned from the entertainment district?
How many cities are you banned from again?
For just cities outright, I'm banned from 2. Entertainment districts, he's banned from 4.
Okay.
Got a bigger ban list than Takis.
Yes, he does. Then again, he has 150 years of experience.
I was gonna say, then again, Takis only got banned from one city.
So no, Sea Haven is not one of the places you can ban from.
And maybe when we're out, after we report things responsibly, and the entertainment district.
A little bit of card counting.
It's been a while since I did anything like that. Why not?
Alright, let's be responsible first. Unfortunately.
Hey, gotta get the work out of the way first. Then you can truly enjoy the leisure.
Right.
Alright, anyone else want to join in?
If we're going to talk together about things, Valeria who has toggled her amulet back to, behold, completely innocuous surface elf, nothing to see here. Looks and just dead in the face. Now, Valeria making eye contact with anybody is a fairly uncommon event.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if what's going on is what we think is going on, you're going to want people who know the tech. You're going to want people in that conversation who know the tactics at play. Air is a lovely individual, but due to an incident, their memory is not the best. I do remember.
You'll hear no argument from me. Alright, right then. And turns to the others. The rest of you stay put and watch over the girl. Rue, you're in charge. Fortify this place as best you can.
And Rue, do not break any people's arms in arm wrestling this time. Maybe later.
It's not my fault the men like this. Please
yes, they were.
Please don't break people.
There's some people who deserve to be broken.
If you're going to break them, at least ask. If you're going to break them, at least make sure they understand what you're getting into.
There we go.
Right then. And kind of picks her crossbow up off the table before putting it on like I guess a holster on her hip. Okay. Alright, so Anne's going down the stairs.
Along with
Valyria and Nin.
Okay. So as you guys head down the stairs, you see 4 figures have entered the bar, and Lydia is otherwise distracted in the kitchen, so no one has greeted them yet. Their eyes look up and lock eyes with you as you come down the stairs.
What? people look like?
They're all, very nondescript. Two with golden hair, one with raven black hair and pale skin. One with a sort of tawny complexion and brown hair. And, they're all just sort of staring at you three.
Sorry.
I was actually. Were you going to ask if you could roll a perception check?
I was going to do insight. Get the vibe from them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Can I? While he rolls insight, may I roll perception, please, for any suspicious amulets?
No.
All right.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
All right.
Could have been worse.
Not horrible.
Yeah. So, as far as you can tell, Nim, the elves don't have any sort of... you can't really sense their intention, which is weird in and of itself, but they don't seem actively hostile. Andromeda, you were able to see that these elves are all wearing amulets that look very familiar to you. They look kind of like the amulet that Valeria has.
You look need something?
The elves pointedly ignore you, Andromeda. Instead, their eyes sort of turn towards Nim, and Nim hear them say in Elven, hail and well met.
Elva responds, "Hi. Oh, what do you need?"
One of them shrugs and says in Elven, "Oh, we're just travelers passing by. We're looking for one of our friends."
Again, in Elven, could you describe this friend?
The elf you're talking to turns to Valeria, who gives a slight nod in her direction and says, "She would know where she is."
Sorry, out of character real quick. Is this all happening in Elvish?
Yes, this is all happening in Elven. They are very rudely ignoring you and
Bunch of bitches. Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick. Can she roll insight to get the gist of what's going on?
Sure.
God, all my characters I usually give Elvish as a second language, but no, I decided to go with something else this time. Ay. Alright, here we go.
It's always the second you don't think you need.
Exactly.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm not proficient in that. That's okay. Whew. Never mind. She got a nat 1.
You guys are smiling. They seem very affable. They judge them. They just seem very friendly, if a bit rude, like elves.
All's precisely, and all's well that ends well. Everything is fine. Why do some of my companions look like they're look like you could create diamonds with their sphincter.
Yeah, she's just kind of standing there. It's got a. She's just standing there, kind of letting this happen. She's keeping a hand close to her crossbow underneath her, which is underneath her pirate coat.
Just in case.
Lava.
Yes.
Can Nim roll deception that Kim and Valeria have been traveling for a long time together, and she never brought up anyone that looked like them?
Roll with disadvantage.
He wants to do a. This is not the elf you're looking for.
Yeah, pretty much. With disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's an 11.
11 total?
Yeah, 2 plus 9.
So what do you say to them?
No, I don't think that's who you. I don't think she'd know. We've been traveling for about, I'd say, give or take, 150 years. Years get by you, Go by in the flesh sometimes.
The elf sort of raises an eyebrow, still smiling, so just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Especially considering that, how old are you,
He is. Nim is 250.
Right, and, how old are you, Valeria?
Valeria's about 125? And she has not taken her eyes off of any of these dudes.
It's like, especially considering that she's only a quarter way through her second century.
Valeria, who, for the record, has not been. So these people are wearing the same type of amulet Valerians, right?
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, dear, but Drow have their own dialect of Elven, yes?
Yeah, they are speaking a dialect that, can pass, but, like, it's very sort of, it's basically what old-timers would speak. Old-timer elves.
So ye olde surface elf.
Yes, but, given how most elves, like, they don't look super duper old, like, even when they get to be near the end of their lifespan, like, it's passable.
They only start showing active signs of aging once the wheels really start falling off.
Exactly.
Yeah. She looks at every single one of the ones before them, and she has not taken her eyes off, and she locks eyes with every single one of them, and she switches to the. So these necklaces are of similar make as to her own, yes?
Yes.
Okay. She kind of looks at them for a moment and swaps to the Drow Elven dialect. Because from what she's seen of these, so like if everything she's seen and heard is true, then in doing this, she's pretty much got these people pegged, yeah?
How do you mean?
Like, so these folks have rocked up. They're only speaking Elven, and it's old people Elven.
Yes.
And they explicitly have business with herself or Air, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Valeria is many things, but stupid is not one of them. So, her thought process, so she looks at each one of these individuals, and I thought she is going to keep speaking in Elven. It's like, well, seeing as how none of you are wearing the insignia for the Jewelers Guild or the Adventurers Guild, I'm going to assume your business with me is more personal.
And you're saying this in the Drow dialect? Or are you speaking just regular Elven?
So, what makes the most sense for me right now, and feel free to tell me I'm wrong, is when a regular Drow speaks in Surface Elf, they have a bit of an accent. Normally, when speaking Elven, she tries to suppress that accent. Not right now. So she is letting that accent display full thickness. I'm not going to try to do it because I don't know what a Drow accent would sound like.
Aussie. It sounds Aussie.
I can't do Aussie.
Yeah, because it's from down under.
I will.
I hate that so much.
Anyways, kindly put a literal sock in it.
Anyways.
Yes, so she's looking at each and every one of them and lets the accent show in its full thickness.
Yep.
I'm not sure what any of you. I'm not sure what. So you said there's like 4 of them?
Yes.
I'm not sure what you 4 want. But rest assured you're not going to.
At this, the one who has been speaking, one of the golden-haired ones, smiles and says, "Apologies, I have yet to introduce myself. My name is
Chicka Chicka Slim Shady."
Alorio.
Sorry, you were saying?
My name is Alorio.
Is that a name that's at all familiar to me?
Nope.
Looks at him.
L'Oreal Morency. And me and my fellows have recently come across evidence that an ancient enemy of our people has arisen.
And that would be?
Those who speak in a dialect very similar to yours. I'm sure the city council will be quite interested to know that one such elf is here amidst their walls.
They're not drows, they're drow trappers. Fuck!
For fuck's sake, can you pointy-eared twats speak words we can all understand?
Valeria,
I can understand them quite well.
I can't!
Valeria puts a finger on Andronda's lips, just full on like.
I just don't understand how you have the gall to put your fingers on our leader's lips and we've gone on, what, one mission together?
Valeria Valeria's hopped up on adrenaline. Valeria's hopped up on adrenaline right now. She's kind of flying by the seat of her pants here.
Reed, Susan is still somewhat in Ava mode.
Yes, the mode of silence.
Ava, Andromeda kind of just pushes her hand down.
Look, gentlemen. I'm deeply sorry, but I'm afraid you've come under an incorrect impression. And the accent's gone back down. The accent is something of a byproduct of an unpleasant time in my life. She rolls up her sleeve a bit, and the top of her arm is covered. It has some fairly heavy scarring, like from if she had kind of put her arms up to cover her head to protect it from some kind of attack. I've got more, but I don't think the owner of this lovely establishment would take kindly to me taking my clothes off in public.
Lava, I have a question. I know I'm not in this scene, but I'm curious.
Yes.
Are these wood elves?
One of them appears to be a wood elf, another appears to be a moon elf, and the other two appear to be sun elves.
Oh. Okay.
The one who has been speaking is still smiling as he says, "Yes, it appears you have gone through a great deal of misfortune. Perhaps you'd care to explain that to the city council when they bring you into question."
Fortunately for all parties involved, we were actually just heading to go speak with them now. Seeing as how there's some evidence of there's some evidence I and my compatriots have come across of certain activities I think the council would be quite interested. More.
So,
Yes. Lovely young lady, patched up now. But when her wounds were being tended to, they had spider venom in them, a very specific kind. A kind I am unfortunately quite familiar with.
interesting that you would be familiar with spiders.
Well, when you're in certain places against your will for long enough, you pick up certain things whether you want to or not.
Indeed. And I'm certain that the council will find it most enlightening.
You say that like you still believe something nefarious is afoot with me.
You'll forgive the presumption, but one can't be too careful in this trying.
The same can be said for us. How do we know you work for who you claim you work for? I'm a bit of a craftsman myself. I know exactly what those amulets around your neck do.
Are you accusing us of something?
No more than you are me.
You wear the same amulet that we do.
Yes. It creates a false face and body of the wearer's choosing. I wear one because there are marks upon my body I find unpleasant to look at.
Is that so?
Bad memories and all that. So, are we going to go talk to the council? Or are we just going to stand here and have a measuring contest?
Susan's characters don't fuck around.
Valeria is extremely stressed right now and is kinda up to here with people's bullshit.
This is only episode 2, guys. Episode 2.
Susan's over here like, are you gonna arrest me? Or are you just gonna stand there staring at my dick all day?
I like how in our first campaign Susan was the voice of reason.
Oh,
Nope.
Valeria can be the voice of reason. She is just 100% done with this nonsense right now.
Yeah.
Why don't you follow us?
Well, only if my friends come along.
But of course.
Valeria looks to the others and sort of smiles and switches to common. Follow me.
Where are we going exactly?
We're going to be following her.
Supposedly, these fine gentlemen work for the council.
Are y'all gonna leave me wherever I'm at, or am I coming too?
I think
Ururu's in charge of holding down the fort.
Yep. So basically, the members of the party who were heading to go talk to Valerie are going possibly on a little bit of a teach.
I'm just making sure that you weren't assuming that I was with you, Susan.
Oh, trust me, I am well aware this is a shaky situation.
Mm-hmm.
And where are these councilmen planning on taking us exactly?
That part is nothing
To jail for harboring the fish.
That part, unfortunately, has not been elaborated on, but...
Why exactly should we follow them exactly? They're wearing those same amulets you are.
Exactly, and if they are... Exactly. Valeria kind of looks at the elves who want to haul them off for Moses. One moment, let me speak with my friends for a moment here. Drags Andromeda over to a corner. If those guys are people, there is a chance those guys actually work for the council, and their job is to hunt down people like you. Resist. They'll play too much of a fuck around game. There's a chance they'll out me, and I will be dead. Or I wish I was.
There's also the possibility that they're drow, and they're the ones responsible for all these people disappearing.
And this is just a fun little hiccup, mistaken identity. They happen all the time. No harm, no foul. Let's just deal with things as they come. Don't want to borrow trouble right now.
Yeah. Fine then. One false move from those fuckers and I start cutting throats.
Fair enough. Valeria returns to the elves and starts speaking with them in Elven. We're more than happy to follow you. Lead the way, gentlemen.
And speak back in common, won't you?
Valeria switches back to common. Given the dialect they speak, it's not happening.
Who the fuck doesn't know a little common? The elves have centuries to learn shit.
If they're old enough, that means that the older an elf gets, the more stubborn an elf gets.
And from the way these guys are speaking, they probably have been around since, were raised by people who were around during the war, during the Civil War between Princess Iris Vale and King Divivid. And that was around the time when humans actually first popped up, and that was a while ago, so, I'm willing to bet 10 gold pieces right here, right now, that their mummies and daddies were around during the war where you humans popped up in the first place. Coincidentally enough, that was also the first time Drow showed up. So there's some other coincidences there, but that's besides. Anyways, let's just go with them and figure shit out from there.
Alright, they say anything, they'll translate for me.
I'll do my best.
Can I break roleplay for just one quick second of clarification?
Sure.
Yes. Lava.
Yes.
The king's name. Can you repeat that shit? Because all I heard was what sounded like you were trying to say divided and hit the brakes on it.
Yes. The name of the king, the quote-unquote usurper king, is Divivinid.
Divivinid. Okay. Now that you say it, not all in a sentence, it doesn't just sound like your mouth hit the brakes on a sentence. It sounded like you said,
known as the first king.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, that's a cool bit of lore. It's just the first time you said it, it sounded like you said
Yeah, she just looks at the group of them and it's just like, I'm going to be acting as interpreter for my friend here. She doesn't quite speak the right dialect.
They sort of nod, although you can tell that they're sort of looking at Andromeda with the sort of pretentious look that, unfortunately, you found not only that, unfortunately, is a look shared by a lot of older elves towards humans, and anyone who isn't an elf.
Shall we, gentlemen?
Of course. And so they start heading out. As they go, would anyone like to make a perception check?
I'll make one.
I'll make one too.
Does anybody want to notice the snake tail under their robe?
Oh, there we go. Alright, hold on.
Not bad at all.
The entire party. Anybody want to make a perception check? The entire party. Yes.
Jeez.
Anybody want to make a perception? Bro, how'd you get a 28?
Did you just?
I'm done.
It's okay. Misclicks happen.
Mistype.
Like, no, I saw the notification for the message on my desktop, and I'm sitting there going, "What's Pathfinder numbers?" And you did not roll in that 20. What's going on?
There.
I'm sorry, okay?
You're all good. You're all good. Typos happen. But yeah. Hello, Paranoia! How's the weather? How's the wife and kids? Oh, God.
How's the weather? Hot!
Yeah.
And as you guys are moving out, you see another figure sort of move past from the entrance inside.
Oh, they lured the big bruisers out, and now the sneaky bitch went in.
Okay, real quick. Would we have had any sort of, like, signals or anything that we could give to people, like, if the party is splitting up and it's like, oh, trouble coming your way or something?
We are level 10 and survived a hag fight. We definitely can level shit with that.
I actually have something for this.
Mm-hmm.
So Nim was downstairs, yes?
Yep,
Nim is
he's
with
with
you guys.
Yeah, he's with you.
Coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anybody of the party who is not tagging along that is inside the house?
Hi.
Ruru, Corsic, and Air.
Discreet point back inside the building, attempting to reach any of those three with the message cantrip. Trouble coming your way. Be ready. You can respond.
Alright, and you're sending that to who?
With
Whoever she can.
whoever I can reach.
Alright, so since you're doing it at random, I'm just roll the thing here. You get Air.
Emerald.
Oh, thank God! The one that is like frighteningly, the one that's like combat hyper competent.
Yeah, she's like, oh, okay. Be on standby.
Would she still be with Corsic?
Probably.
Would they still be with Corsic?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. So, yeah, if you wanted, you could tell Corsic what's up. I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want to do. We will.
Yeah, Air replies to the others. Big trouble coming. Get ready.
Corsic nods. Finds Ururu. And once everyone's in a space all together, first of all, before anything goes down, okay?
Yep.
Twin cast. I'll sacrifice my last first level to be able to get this twin cast.
Okay.
Because I still have mage armor on, right?
I would say... Did you put mage armor on? Oh wait, you did, yeah, so I would still be on this.
Okay. Twin cast. Haste.
Ooh, good one.
On Ururu and Air.
As if Air needed the haste.
We need to break the sound barrier.
Oh shit, you got haste?
I am a storm soul. What buff do you think I'm gonna take? But hi, I give you a little zap to your nervous system, and you're moving at sonic speeds.
Oh hell yeah.
It is the best buff spell I could grab. Tracy, you're all good.
Okay, so Uru and Air both have haste now.
Oh, jeez, haste.
Oh, right.
I posted what it does in the chat.
Oh my god, a barbarian with haste.
A monk with haste.
Two of the scariest ones.
Let's see.
And how long does haste last?
Haste lasts concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
It is definitely preemptive for if we get in combat. It just feels like that's the way it's going.
So you cast that, and a few seconds later, you guys hear a knock on the door.
Who is it?
You hear a throat sort of clear, and then you hear someone speak in Elven.
Which Corsic knows.
Yeah. It's like, I have come to speak to an old friend of mine.
By maneuvering our friends away from us and sneaking in so you thought no one would see. Is that how you greet a friend?
You hear the voice say after a pause, "We have come with an urgent matter. We do not seek conflict.
Look at air.
So kind of massaging their temples, but it's just like, just given how the day's been going, it's just like kind of shakes their head.
You will find conflict if you come in right now. We do not wish to talk.
I see. May I at least see them? To be assured that my friend is doing well."
Eric
Hey, can I-
kind of pauses, kind of holding onto Corsic's sleeve, thinks for a minute.
I already casted haste, so if this is gonna happen, this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, given what's been going on, yeah, gonna go.
What are you doing?
But part of me wants to just, if Air recognizes them, maybe get just a little piece of the little puzzle. But also, we've got this unconscious and injured woman in the room.
Here's what Corsic's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Corsic Just using natural storm magic, no spell here. Just has the stun gun effect going over his body,
Mm-hmm.
and then opens the door.
You open the door, and you don't see anyone there.
Yep. Yep. Thank God for haste. I am on high alert.
Same here, looking around.
I poke my head out the door.
No one in the hall.
I guess he didn't want to see you.
Checks the window.
You look out the window. You don't see anything.
Corsic, I don't know magic. But is there some way that they could make themselves not be seen?
There are many ways. I knew of a way at one point in my life. I lost it to be able to speed you up like that.
Is there any
When I did it, I bent the air around me to reflect the light. I don't know if he can do it. Without being able to see him cast the spell, I can't stop it.
Is he?
Say again?
Was that
Oh, was Uru with them?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of try to get Uru's attention. Is Uru?
Hi, what is it there?
You're in charge.
Well, considering we don't know if we're being with someone who's magically invisible or not, I think we should probably try to meet up with the others and stick together. But if that's not an option, then at least get somewhere public to where our invisible friend won't be able to get the jump on us. But it all depends on how you feel, Air. We seem to be connected to the two of you. I'm not the brightest, but if you need someone to protect you, you know you can always rely on me. But I'm no magic user. That stuff's beyond me. I feel safer knowing we have Corsic with us. But as they say, there's strength in numbers.
Also,
Oh, yes.
I just want the audience to realize something. We are talking very calmly and very respectfully because we are in a situation that kind of demands that we do that. But I want you all to know, in my head, because Ururu and Air are hasted, they are talking at monkey on cocaine speeds.
Oh my god.
Considering how I feel tonight, definitely can't look like that. Use your imagination, audience.
It's all good.
No, it's fine. I don't need the roleplay for it. I'm just sitting here going. Corsair's just watching them two talk at Alvin and the Chipmunks speed. Just Corsic. I'm following.
Yeah, play the DM. Gonna do my first roll of this, in this campaign. Aaron's gonna put a hand to the head. Just gonna, for the first time in a while, try to remember anything that might be related to why these elves are after us.
Yep.
Other
For
than-
that, I believe last time we rolled a history check, and you were disadvantaged due to head trauma.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's a 16.
It was 16. So, as you're sort of sitting down, you all look up, and you see suddenly a figure manifests, kneeling in front of Air.
Oh.
His head bowed, and he looks up, and you realize that his hair is snow white, his skin dark, his eyes red. He is not hiding who he is. And as he looks up, he says, "What has happened to you, Master?" You suddenly have a flash there of recognition of a student, one of many, and a name comes to your head. The name Dendarin. And you remember how he was one of your best. And you remember how you trained him, how you trained all of them. And you remember training as well another, one who now goes by the name of Valeria. While Air and Co. are having that little revelation, we're going to jump back to the group that is outside. So Nim, Andromeda, and Valeria, what are you guys doing as you follow these elves?
Okay, so I have a plan.
Oh no.
Do tell.
Okay, so as they're walking, Andromeda kind of sidles closer to Valeria.
Valeria kind of looks at her with just the expression of thanks.
Alright, so we know that these bastards are definitely drowned disguise, right?
That's more trying to thought.
Okay, well, I have an idea. We'll get one of them, be able to expose one of them, and, hey, even probably knock one of them out We can't keep following these fellas. It's either gonna end with daggers in our guts, or we're also gonna get bloody kidnapped like half the rest of this bloody city. So, I'm gonna start chatting up that one there. She starts poking. She points at one of the drow in front of them. Translate for me. Follow my lead.
Why do I have a bad?
Come on now, love. Won't be any worse than what we faced on that island.
So they are about to round a corner, leading into an alley. Do you guys follow?
This is definitely where we'd be getting mugged.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I didn't anticipate. I got to take a piss.
Valeria just has the face of someone who's taking out back and shoot at me.
Sort of the idea they're going for.
Matt, I already found a problem with that plan. Where do people usually go to piss in these fantasy scenarios?
We're not. She's mostly trying to get these guys to stop and be like, "What the fuck?" Does that work?
One of them sort of quirks their head back, and in Elven, because these guys don't speak a lick of common, is that one prattling on about.
Valeria thinks for so about
And looks at Val like come up with something. She wasn't anticipating them turning that corner.
Nim's just looking at the both of them, just like, what we doing? Why we stopping?
Valeria thinks on her feet. Not exactly her strongest point, but here we are. My friend was just wondering why we were taking this particular route, because they're a local and know that alley's a dead end.
Hey! Oh wait, no, you're speaking in Elvish. Oops. Hey, what she said.
They all sort of look at each other and say, and one of them says, "This is a shortcut. It's not a dead end."
Last I checked, the facilities for the local Knights Chapel and the council were across town, the opposite direction.
And as you say that, Valeria, oh shoot, I have a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Does a 27 hit you?
Oh gosh.
Does a 21 hit you?
Ah, damn it!
Sadly, yes.
Okay. So all of a sudden, you feel something slam into your back with great force. I need you to. So to start with, you take 10 points of slashing damage,
Okay, I'll
and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Not my strongest point, but I can take it. 21.
21. Alright, so you managed to stay on your feet. However, you feel something spike through where you've been hit. And you realize this is a very familiar sensation, a very unpleasant sensation. It brings back all sorts of bad memories as you take
Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Alright, so there's that, and then they roll this, because they're gonna spend the additional lamp. So you take an additional 10 points of poison damage.
Rich rivals, baby!
And as you feel this sort of talon sink into your back, you hear a distressingly familiar voice whisper as the shroud of invisibility coating them fades. Hello, Catherine Swift.
That's not my name, and oh dear, you're still breathing.
Also, hey Nim,
Yes.
does a 15 hit you?
Reaction cast shield. If I can see it.
Let me check something about
As if he can see it.
You can.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. So, Nim, you also feel something strike you in the back. Ooh, these guys are rolling really well on their damage.
Not what we want to hear.
So you take 10 points of slashing damage,
Okay, that's fine.
and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, first, let me go with the 10. Okay, strength save. Don't fix no dice. A 15?
A 15, that just makes it. So
Whoa.
you also manage to stay on your feet. However, you also take. Ooh, this one rolled a little bit better for this damage.
Don't like hearing that.
Actually, not much. You take 9 points of poison damage.
Okay.
As all of a sudden, another cloaked figure materializes behind you and shouts out, "Sod the plan! Take him now!" in Elven, and I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Ironically, that is something Nim has probably said in his past.
The plan.
This time, I am so happy I am playing a character with high dexterity.
Same.
Instead of Tauros, you have all the grace and dex of the point.
Yep.
Woo! High rollers.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
What, Felix?
Nothing. I forgot I wasn't muted. There's nothing we should say on mic. I'll explain in the chat.
Okay.
God, I love being swashbuckler.
So I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time around.
Oh!
Oh.
Dang!
Uh-oh.
Good job.
Noise.
Alright.
Wait, how long can we hum that before we get copyright struck?
Yeah,
Not that long. The second we're done.
we're done. So what's the thing, Lava?
So I'm going to be posting the results of the initiative in the chat. To one, let you guys know exactly where you stand in the initiative order, and two, to let me make sure that I don't miss anything because I have a bad habit of doing that, and I am taking steps to negate that starting now. So, and also all of my notes are too cluttered and crowded for me to actually put in a spot for initiative like I usually do.
Fair.
So, Nim, what is your dex modifier?
Nim's dex modifier is a +4.
+4? Alrighty.
Yeah, he good on his feet.
One goes just below you. So far, not great rolls for these guys.
That's what we'd like to hear.
I'm excited.
The first combat.
I have part of a plan.
Really not good rolls.
Secretly, we love that our DM doesn't do good rolls. Like,
We like living.
Oh, there we go. One of them got a crit.
Shit!
No.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Damn it.
well, so did your wife. Haha, you fiend.
What's your dex mod, dear?
+4.
Alrighty, you stay ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we like to see.
I'm gonna say that this is the one that nailed Valeria, actually.
Oh, good. My character's psychotic X.
it's just like, okay.
Oh, so the one who nailed her.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
That is a quite literal statement, or as a phantom would drow.
Oh.
Guys, come on. This is episode 3. We're trying to gain an audience, not lose an audience.
Moving on.
Sentoku, Jesus.
Let's plug this plan. Let's plug this plan.
If we could get Stephen Nee as a host, as like a visiting character, that would make my day.
That would be hilarious.
Also, it'd just be great if he just was like emotional damage.
Literally any time.
He plays a bard. He does vicious mockery. His entire vicious mockery is just emotional damage.
I mean, that's what psychic damage basically is.
Alright, here is the initiative, and I'm going to end this in case it gets lost.
I'm just gonna sip my chocolate milk while I watch my friends without their barbarian.
Yep. And meanwhile, Air's having a existential crisis.
Don't worry.
Some Tuesday.
Don't worry. You know what you can do with your barbarian? Talk your feelings.
I'm sad.
I know, David.
Alrighty. So,
Anyways,
party started. Larry, you're up. And your quote-unquote friend, Risteria, is right behind you. Yes. What are you going to do about it?
I've been perforated. Okay, let me just double check if something's in. Let me just double check. So, question, hon.
Yes.
Would it be safe to say that Valeria's quote-unquote gauntlets are kind of always active?
Do you think they would be?
Let me just double check something really quick.
Say no. Make her do a henshin pose.
Silence. Let me just actually double check something really quickly. It actually doesn't say anything about.
Well, you're an armor, yes?
Yes.
So what's it say about armor or armors?
It actually doesn't really say anything about prep time. Just that I need to have the armor pieces in question on.
I'll tell you what. You may have the gauntlets, but I want you to describe you activating them and getting them set. You can do a henshin pose, you can do whatever you feel, you do like an Iron Man sort of suit up, whatever you want, but like, describe this for me.
Okay.
Show the audience your acting chops.
What?
I mean, your description chops, whatever. Describe this.
Okay. So. My bad. I'm the one who invited this particular thing.
You said the Toku word in your intro. So now, appease the Toku fan.
So, Valeria wears a pair of simple cuff-style bracelets, and she looks over her shoulder at this crazy pants over there, and it's just like, so, first up, that's not my name anymore. Second, and she kind of touches the two together, and there's the two bracelets together, and there's this kind of, you know that sound that happens when you like get a really, really big static charge?
Yeah. Please tell me she does a Wonder Woman pose whenever like she activates the bracers.
Because you're the DM, dear, yes.
No, I meant only if you want to.
And I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good too. So after the bracelets make contact, first up they tighten against her skin. Now close fitting instead of just, oh, here, look, a bracelet. And gloves kind of extend from them and cover her hands. The knuckles having little metal studs as like caps. and the gloves have this really quite striking kind of lightning or spider web design to them. And there's a little moment where there's quiet, and then actual electricity starts to jump between the knuckle studs.
Can I do one thing real quick?
Yes.
Feel a thrill! Spiral! Coming right up!
Oh my god. This is my
Adam-
boyfriend.
It's out of my system now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now that my ears are ringing slightly. Now that my ears are done ringing. Valeria is going to turn. Now that the gauntlets are on and active, Valeria is going to turn and try to punch this chick in the face.
Okay, roll to hit.
For like any available part of the anatomy. And because these are because these are a artificer weapon, I'm going to use the ability they have where does the stuff where they're monk weapons still proc if I use my int mod instead of my wisdom mod. They're like one off each other. It doesn't really matter that much, but
So what do you mean by that?
so the armor capability states that the special weapon is when I attack with it, I can use my int mod for the attack and damage rolls instead of strength or dex. Can I use my strength and my int and my wiz mods are one off each other?
I will say this: if you want to use like the benefits of any other perks that come with using the armorer weapon, you would use the int mod, but then you won't have access to the stuff you get from using your monk abilities. So it's sort of a pick and choose sort of deal.
Okay, let's use the wisdom mod since the Thunder Gauntlet's abilities are fairly simple.
Okay.
Okay. Does a 26 hit this chick?
Oh yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
That's 8. Now I roll the d8 for the Thunder Gauntlet part. That's 4. 8 plus 4, that's 12. So that's 12 damage right off the bat. If she attacks anything other than me, she has disadvantage until the start of my next turn. And because I'm over 5th level, I can hit her again without burning a key point.
Okay.
Nice.
So 12 damage for that first one.
12 damage for the first one.
Oh yeah, that hurts. And you can see there's a bit of surprise on her face. Like, you've never done anything like this before.
Does a 22 hit?
Again, yes. Roll for damage.
6 points of damage for the fist portion, 3 points for the Thunder Gauntlet portion, 6 and 3, 9 points of damage for the second attack. Let's pop a key point and do Flurry of Blows.
So 9 points of damage for that next one.
Yes, and then we're going to Flurry with the gauntlets.
Jesus Christ, okay, yeah. Again, you smack her, and she's stunned again by the force that you're imparting with these blows.
Yeah, because for what she remembers, Valeria never hit this hard in a fight, especially not against a girl. That's another 26 to hit.
Jeez. Good lord.
Going.
Valeria, let this be a lesson to everyone involved. Do not call Valeria that name ever again.
Yeah, Valeria really popped with like the Kaioken right from the start.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, flurry.
Yes. First blow of the flurry is a 26 to hit.
Christ almighty, yes.
7 points from the fist. 6 points from the Shocky, so that's 13.
13.
Yep, and because it's Flurry of Blows, I have another one.
Okay, it's...
I forgot Artifice has got a second attack at level 5. Sorry. I forgot until I was looking at my sheet. Christ almighty, this is amazing and stupid. Not as good. Does a 19 work?
Yes.
How bad is this chick's AC? God.
I don't know, 19's still pretty high.
Okay, so that's 6 from the fist, and 2 from the punchy, so that's 8 points.
So, let me describe what happens.
Oh no. I think it one-shotted them. For one turn them.
She fucking dies.
So, you hear her voice, Valeria, and you say the things, well, first up, that's not my name. Secondly, and you do the whole thing with the bracers, and you have been preparing for a moment like this for a long time, ever since the unfortunate circumstances that drove you away from your home. And you know exactly how this is going to play out. So, you whip around, and she thinks you're going to go for a sort of arm shot from the side, like what you usually do for training, and you know that she's expecting that. What she isn't going to expect is the blow to the stomach that you start with, and the concussive force from the gauntlets double her over. As she's doubled over, you flurry your arm that you led around and do an uppercut that sends her flying against the wall with another burst. And as she's sort of coming down, you burst forward, not giving her a chance to break. Like 1, 2, 3, sort of going from the torso all the way up to her face, and just unleash like a. If you've ever seen Ip Man, you know the sort of flurry that he does against like dudes. It's just like a sort of rapid fire. You do that, and basically the wall around her cracks, and you step back, fists ready, and she drops.
I was waiting to use this gift.
Just.
Oh. Gives her a little like kick just to see if she's dead. It's like, boot.
Do you want her to be dead?
We do need a prisoner.
Obviously, yeah, want her dead.
This chick.
Would you have spared her, or is this just full-on lethal force?
I mean, we do have 5 more of these clowns that we could take, so.
In Valeria's mind, it is only proper to show the same amount of mercy to your opponent as your opponent would show to you.
And she knows that Drow show no mercy, so yep.
Yeah, just like...
Valeria is no more. Alrighty then. Andromeda! You see that the ones who are sort of leading you guys on have whipped around and are about to charge, but then they see what Valeria's done, and they pause for a split second. And that's all you need. What do you want to do?
Oh, what's the matter, lads? You thought we'd be easy prey, did you? Alright.
She kind of like brings it, like she kind of like does that thing where like you kind of like do like you like bring your head like around, kind of like cracking your neck. Like that.
Alright, you scum-sucking, scurvy skulkers.
She draws her rapier and takes out her crossbow.
Now, we speak my language.
And let's see. We're gonna start with let's start with drow number 1. Okay. She's going to go with her rapier. How's a 27 doing?
That fucking hits.
Alright.
Matt here's about to give us a masterclass on One place of swashbuckler.
Alright, so first the 1d8 plus... Okay. So the base damage with her rapier is 14. And because, I mean, she does have an ally with it. Like how close are these guys? Are we all pretty close?
I don't think it really matters. Given that, don't swashbucklers have a thing that like gives them sneak attack damage even if there aren't allies around, or what's the
It's true.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, I'll give you the ruling.
Oh yeah, Rakish Audacity. You can use sneak attack as long as you are within 5 feet of your opponent. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you. Or there's also the regular rogue thing where it's like if you have an ally within 5 feet of you.
Yeah. I will say that these guys are close together, and your ally, you don't have any allies that are close to them, so...
Oh. Okay, that's alright. But it's alright, sneak attack. You'll have your team. Okay, so...
14 damage, you said, which, that hurts.
And, because Andromeda has the crossbow expert feat, she is going to be shooting this guy with her crossbow as a bonus action.
Okay. Do you want to lead with that first and then attack with the rapier? Because the crossbow, you don't have a hand crossbow, right? You just have
I do have a hand crossbow.
Oh, okay then. Well then, by all means.
Because it's the closest thing to a flintlock pistol that we have in this universe.
That's fair. Go right ahead.
How's a 24?
That it's real.
Because it was originally 29, but she does have piercer. Or no, sharpshooter, excuse me. And I can it's like Great Weapon Master for ranged weapons. So -5 to attack roll for plus 10 damage.
Yep, that hits. So go for damage.
Yeah, this is I love it. I love
Oh
this.
yeah, I'm gonna love this next turn too.
Alright, I'm going to use because she does also have the piercer feat. I'm going to the original roll by itself, by the die itself is a 3. I am going to actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that damage die. Oh, okay, that paid off. All right, so max damage plus another 6 from her dex, and then it's a +1 crossbow, that's 12, plus the 10 from sharpshooter, that's 22 damage.
22 damage, you say?
From the crossbow, plus the 14 from her rapier.
Okay, alright. So here's what happens.
Oh no.
Andromeda, you do a perfect lunge, and as the drow who is disguised is trying to sort of get his arms ready, you slip right past his arm and stab him right in the shoulder and sort of draw down, sort of slicing into it deep. As his hand sort of goes to cover him, that leaves him open, and you flick up your crossbow and fire it straight into his throat.
Yeah!
He drops, sort of gagging, clutching at the bolt as blood starts to sort of pour through the hole that you just gave him. He is out of the fight.
Yay! Pirate!
Yeah, Nim, it is now your turn.
How many of us?
So there are now 4 left.
Are they in, say, roughly a 60-foot area of each other?
3 of them are. There is one behind you that you could also get, but then you'd also be getting allies. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so the 3 that aren't, have a little fun. No? He's just a little con man. He's just a little guy. He's not going to do much. 4th level shatter.
4th level shatter. Okay. So we need to
and
gross.
No, first I have to roll a d20.
You know what? That's fair.
Because wild magic.
Very
And
good.
it goes wild on a 1.
Hold on.
Should be whenever I cast a spell.
That's DM's discretion.
Sure, fuck it.
I rolled a 17, so. Yeah. Shabba goes off with. Yeah, they do have to make Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, every time you cast a first level spell, the DM can say wild magic. It's not. If the DM forgets to say it, you don't gotta do it.
Okay.
Alright, but for now, the 3 that need to make con saving throws, first one fails.
Okay.
Question. Second one, he gets 15.
Fails.
Alright, and the third one, he also fails, so...
Okay. So 5d8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 18 damage to all of them.
Alright, and what else happens?
We are going to use Quicken Spell.
So...
Yep. Going to spend 2 sorcery points. So I can do another spell. And we are...
Thing?
Yep.
Even with Quicken Spell, you can only cast one leveled spell a turn.
But this...
So unless you're casting a cantrip, even if you make it a bonus action, you can only cast like one leveled spell a turn.
Oh, that's not fun.
Sorry.
I know. Well,
Quicken Spell is still good, though.
No, it really is. Because then you could cast like the True Strike cantrip, and then Quicken Spell, a spell that requires a roll, and you have advantage.
yeah. Alright. And that
Good plan,
is...
No, it is.
Thank you. Let me look something up since my plan got a bit, well, shattered.
But I'm tis.
Yeah. Sorry that this is taking up time.
Yeah.
Hey, Lava.
Yes.
How hurt are they looking?
Well, with the 18 damage you dealt them, and what else happens? Due to them yelling?
Due to them failing.
Nothing. Shatter's just damage.
Yeah, it's just pure damage.
No, they're hurting.
Okay, cool.
They're still standing.
Going to use a cantrip.
Alright.
And burst of sound that can be up for each creature within range. Shoot. None of them are. Range is 5 feet. You know what? We're going to focus his attention to the one behind him.
Alrighty.
And we're going to do a bit of a shout out to his nephew.
Okay.
Shocking Grasp.
Alright, go for it.
Taser hand.
Yep, taser hand. Let me just make sure I get the... And this is... Would you count a cantrip as a spell, DM?
A cantrip's a cantrip. It's not a leveled spell, so...
Okay. Got it. And
I've made use of the Quicken Spell to do a cantrip before. Lots of fun. And I did play a sorcerer not too long ago, actually.
Nice.
What was that? Where I played a sorcerer.
But anyhow,
The
the...
Sunday game.
Ooh. I think this hits. 18 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
And he is only going to be taking a near. It's going to be 2d8. 7 lightning damage.
Yep, and he also can't make reactions, right? Or
Shocking this. Anyway, I have advantage on the attack roll of the target. Is where are they wearing a plate made out of armor?
no.
Metal. Dang it. No. Yep, cannot take reactions into the spell that's next turn.
Alrighty. So you zap him, and yeah, no, they are hurting. But now it is their turn. So draw one.
Draw one.
Yeah.
So I'll say the 3 that are left that are facing you guys are going to start forward. One is going to go for Nim. Or well, actually, one of them is going to take time to summon a mote of ghostly white blue flame.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Can I count the spell?
You know what? Sure.
Just in case you don't know what level this is, going to do a 4th level counter spell.
Yep, nope. You squash that one. So, that's basically his turn. The remaining two, I'm not going to waste time then. One is definitely going to lunge forward and, we got a nat 20 to hit you, Crow.
Oh no!
So you see talons form on his fingertips as he lunges forward, just like, oh hey, that's Air's technique, and he lashes out. So you are going to take
Not too bad, right? It's just
that is 8 points of so first
8?
off 8, and then an additional.
Is the 8 doubled?
Hang on. Yeah, so a total of 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Plus 17 points of poison damage. As this guy immediately lashes out and manages not to get your throat, but sort of jam its talons into the space between your throat and your clavicle.
Ooh. Ouchie.
How's Nim looking?
If he wasn't so hurt, he'd make a comment about harder, Daddy.
Alright, well, he's going to dodge you because he has multi-attack.
It was fun playing then.
So, he got an 18 to hit with the second attack.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you take 9 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
as well as an additional, what's that, and then roll this, 6 points of poison damage.
Hang on, I got something for this. It's not looking good.
No, boy. That's not.
So he follows up with a, as to grab at the arm, he actually uses his other arm to sort of circle around your arm and then sort of get trapped and then sink his talons of his other hand into your upper arm.
This was the second attack, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was afraid he had a third.
I mean, if I really wanted to, like, they are monks, they can't flurry.
It's up to you, DM Sama. Would he?
Nah. So then, the last of the three is going to charge towards Andromeda.
Come at me.
And first he goes for attack. That's a 15 to hit.
No.
Alright, so he's got talons on his hands, and he lashes out, and you block or dodge.
Dodge.
So you jump out of the way. You've had sparring sessions with Air, and these guys are quick, but they're not as quick as Air is. So it's feeling pretty comfortable so far. Goes in for another attack. This one's a little bit faster. There's a 17 hit.
It just meets it, but Andromeda has defensive duelist, so she's going to use her reaction to add her proficiency to her AC.
So they go in for a secondary swipe, and you see it coming, and you bring your blade up into a parry, and to swat aside the claws, sort of settling into your sort of proper stance. You are in your element.
Oh, not bad. You almost had me there. Try again for a copper.
He doesn't understand what you say, but he does understand that you are insulting him and sort of spits in your direction. An elven curse.
Wait, what did he say? Because Nim can understand it.
As Vandalerica, but we're going to assume it's nothing repeatable in polite company.
It's essentially like a dig at humans. It's just like mudborne filth.
Charming.
Now it is time for the one that I believe there's one left.
You said the last one.
Yep, that is the one that is also on him. So since Nim has 2 on him, oh fuck.
What, DM?
This one also got a nat 20.
Oh no.
Can we stop bullying Nim, please?
This isn't Tauros, he can't take the hit!
But he can sure dish him out, that's why they're focusing on him.
Greatest DS.
Never realized our healer currently has no spell slot.
This is not. Spell slots is from home.
So Nim, how much HP do you have left?
Do you want me to be perfectly honest?
Yes, please.
4.
So, let me just check. And what's your hit die?
6.
And your con mod?
4.
Okay, so. So, Nim, you feel a talons land into the back of your neck, and then you fade into nothingness. So, you are down, and
What do you mean fade into nothingness?
He has
the
lost-
blow basically knocked him out.
He has lost consciousness.
Okay, because
Yep.
I took it as magic, and I was about to say what?
Yeah, you
Yes,
didn't.
they kidnapped.
He was not Thanos.
So, you are now down.
Because I'm terrified.
Once your turn rolls around, you're gonna have to start making death saving throws.
I'm not worried about that too much.
Okay. Having taken care of Nim, this guy is then going to turn and is going to spread out his hands, and the rest of the group becomes enveloped in darkness.
Oh crap! And they took out the guy who could counterspell.
That's part of why they went after Nim so hard.
We may need to just grab him and, pardon my French here, but de-ass the area.
Yep. For now, though, it is top of initiative. Valeria, what are you doing?
So,
Wait a minute. If she's a drow, she has. I imagine she has dark vision, right?
darkness globe and
See, dark vision can't pierce through metal.
yeah.
Yeah, there's magical darkness.
Oh crap!
Oh boy. Okay. So is Nim was Nim somewhere near Valeria when he went splat?
Yes. Yes.
He didn't go splat per se.
Valeria is going to grab him and attempt to de-ass the area.
Okay. So, I would say make an investigation check with disadvantage since you're trying to search for him and grab him.
Find his ass, grab, yoink. Yeah, Valeria's goal is just to get out of the darkness.
Okay. So make that investigation check. Again, disadvantage.
Yeah?
Okay, so 13 plus 4 is 17.
Alright, so we're able to grab him. And you start running. I'm taking it you're heading towards where you saw the end of the alley, or where you think you saw it.
Valeria's just gonna try and do, if I had more levels in monk, this could get silly. Actually, hang on just a minute. Let me have a look at something really quick here. Drat. I cannot do, I don't know why I thought I could do the thing, but I cannot in fact do the thing. So, yeah, so, basically, yeah, her plan is de-ass the area in that way, and she is taking the dash action, and her movement speed is 40 feet.
Okay, so you do that, and you run as far as you can, and I need you to make a dex saving throw, if you please.
My dex is stupid good. I got this.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Alright, so you run, and you run, and you run, and you sort of feel this pressure, and you suddenly sense, I gotta stop. And you skid to a stop, hand outstretched, and you tap a wall, and it's still dark. And you realize, fuck, the fucker centered the darkness globe on me. So, Andromeda, all of a sudden you can see, and you can see the other drow. However, you see the globe of darkness has rushed off, and Valeria and Nim are nowhere to be seen. So,
How many more drow are there?
there are currently 4.
So, wait, honey, hang on a sec. I'm a little confused about what the heck's going on here.
So the way this works is that when you cast it, it is centered on a point, and it will move along with that point that you centered it on.
And he centered it, and his ass centered it on me. Great. So, before my turn ends, Valeria is going to yell that it's centered on her, and she's going to leave it, and she's going to bring it out, and she's going to take it out of the equation.
Okay, and okay.
The one that's sort of behind you, that took down Nim, he got tased, so he's still hurt, but yeah.
Alright, so, in that case, 3 out of the 4 guys are looking, I mean, they took 18 damage. I'm guessing for them that's pretty rough.
Oh yeah, no, they're looking a bit rough now.
Okay. So now that she can see again, Andromeda is going to... So if I remember correctly, she was, like, is she kind of still, like, locked, like, in combat with that one guy who tried taking a swipe at her and she parried?
Yes.
Alright. Yep, she's gonna go for him then. With her rapier.
Yep.
How's a 19?
A 19, that hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. And, alright, is this the only guy within 5 feet of me?
No.
Alright, that's it. Okay, the die roll was 3. I'm going to use Piercer to re-roll that. There we go. Alright. So with the rapier, 14 damage.
Jesus. Alright. You brought him through pretty good, and he is hurt badly. Blood is coming out from his mouth a little bit.
Oh, okay, so he's still kicking.
Yes. Not by much, though.
Okay. Well, then let's try to finish the job then. She's going for the crossbow.
Thing with the crossbow, you fired him. You don't have a self-reloading thing on, so you are going to...
Crossbow expert it says I can ignore loading.
Really?
Yep, hold on, let me pull it up. Yeah, crossbow expert. Okay, let's see. So, thanks to extensive practice with the crossbow, you gain the following benefits. You ignore the loading quality of crossbows with which you are proficient. Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature does not impose disadvantage on attack rolls. And the thing where if I use an attack action with a one-handed weapon, I can use a bonus action to attack with the crossbow.
Yep, that's what it says.
Alright then, yeah, no, fire that thing.
So she she manages to, like, shove him back, slash him across the chest, and then with almost too quick for this guy to see, she gets another bolt onto the crossbow, pulls it back, then flicks it up and well, hang on, I have to roll the hit. Oops, getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, you gotta hold
So, getting too excited. 21.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. 6. 9 damage.
Yep, you slash him, sort of shoulder check him, and then as he's sort of stumbling back, you flip the crossbow over your sword arm, fire it straight into his eye, and he drops.
Oh, that
Didn't see that. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Nim would be proud if he knew what was going on.
So this is what a swashbuckler is supposed to fight like. Damn. No. You still did amazing as what? Fine. All right.
All right. I was kind of worried I wouldn't like Rogue. Turns out I like Rogue.
Yes, and despite everything, I've been enjoying wild magic sorcery, at least. He might die.
This is why you try new things, viewers.
Yeah.
Alright. So is that it for you, Andromeda?
Let me check. Yeah, because that crossbow attack used her bonus action.
Okay. Nim, make your first death saving throw.
I'm feeling pretty good. I get a +8 to this, so...
You have a +8 constitution?
I thought it was a con save.
No, it's just...
straight con.
Constitution modifier.
Straight con, okay. In that case, I get a +4. So, you're good.
That is one beefy sorcerer.
Yeah, 24? Nope, not 24. 23.
Yep, nope, you're fine.
Right, that's one success.
Yep, and that's all you need, so...
Yeah, you're
You're
stable. No, the way lava does it is you're stable at one save.
Oh, nice.
Yeah!
He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
Doing a fantastic
Twitching.
impersonation of course.
So the drow are up. You now have 3 sort of circling you, Andromeda, and they are a little wary, having seen you dispose 2 of their guys, like in less than a minute.
Shag off, you three. Usually I'm only used to taking on multiple women at once.
Yeah, one of them is a woman.
I'm only used to taking on multiple women at once. Speaking of which, hey doll, what are you doing?
Okay, so she says that, and then kind of gives a sly grin and winks at the female one.
She can't understand you. She's too focused on trying to kill you, but...
I appreciate it.
Wait, can I roll charisma to woo?
No.
Not even with disadvantage.
Can't understand the person's name and wants your head on I don't think it's gonna move.
Look.
This one is going to snap her fingers and second time's a charm with this spell. They are going to cast Fairy Fire over you, Andromeda.
Okay, and that does what again?
Oh, it just gives them advantage to hit you.
If you fail the saving throw, which is... Let me just get to it. God, I wish I had my actual book instead of relying on the... Relying on the PDF.
Fairy Fire.
Here we go. Alright, so... so you need to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, alright, this is...
Oh no, the rogue has to make a dex save.
Oh no, whatever shall I 27.
Alright, so they cast it, and you immediately sort of sidestep as this sort of row of ghostly bluish-white flames tries to engulf you. You're having none of it. At this point, the drow sort of look at each other, and they come to a decision. Yeah, okay, we're going to stop trying to gain. They're just going to straight up attack you.
Okay, it's fair.
Plan A didn't work. Time for Plan B. Pulls out the poison daggers.
Yep. So...
good old Plan B. Works so much better than Plan A. Why is it Plan B or Plan A?
Optimism.
So, there are 3 left, yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, one tried to do magic, one is going to attempt to attack. That is a 14 to hit.
No.
Yep, so you block or dodge.
Dodge.
Yep, so you sort of dance out of the way of one of them swiping at you. He goes in again. That is even worse than the first one, so yeah, you sort of dodging, sidestepping, like, sort of dancing around them, not a care in the world. The one that got tased is going to jump on you now. 15 to hit for the first attack.
Miss.
Yep, so you block or dodge.
Dodge, yeah. For most of these, unless they because they're since these are unarmed strikes, she's going to be dodging most of them unless they get close enough where she actually has to use the sword.
You don't have to. They are swiping and trying their damnedest, but you're just sort of dancing around them. The training you've had with air has just made these guys maybe if you hadn't met air, this would actually be a problem, but
yeah,
compared to her, these guys are kind of sad. Pale imitations. Them. Sorry, Trace. My bad. But yes. So, top of initiative order.
Valyria.
Yep.
So, do I still have this darkness globe stuck to me?
Yes.
Okay, so its cast is not dead.
No.
Is there a way I know of to get this off me?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, our darkness, my old friend.
Oh, so you know the song that's in Nim's heart right now.
So, if you can take off the object that the darkness is focused on, then maybe. But you don't know what point exactly on your body is the focus of the darkness.
So I either have to wait for this shit to wear off. Wait a second. I've got an idea.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Sorry.
So, only the person who casts the darkness can see you. Yeah.
Nope.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the person who made the darkness can't even see.
Yep.
Is there anything on Valeria's person that it looks like this darkness is sourced from, or can I not even see myself?
You can't really see yourself.
So I guess the best we got is to just wait this out, I guess.
Additionally, it says if you completely cover the source of the darkness with an opaque object like a bowl or a helm, that will block out the darkness. But,
Valeria thinks for a second, pops her necklace, the Ultra Self one, back under her clothes. Does that do anything?
Nope.
Pulls her sleeves down over the bracelets from which her gloves emerge.
Wouldn't they cover the sleeves?
She kind of rolled her sleeves up.
Okay. You do it for one, nothing happens. You do it to the other one, and the darkness vanishes.
Valeria looks at her gloves, sees everything still works, looks at the remaining drow. So, who's ready to meet the Spider Queen?
It's a Johnny!
Time to start punching. Again.
Okay.
Much punching is about to occur.
Question.
Yes.
Before you start punching, isn't there a certain sorcerer you might want to put on the ground and not carry into combat?
Oh yeah, so
Right, I'm holding you, Drop.
What's the issue?
sack of potatoes style, but you can just kind of put it just
Alright.
back you go. And just looks at the remaining drow and shouts in the drow native tongue, so all of them can hear her. Who's ready to meet the Spider Queen tonight?
I'm about to do you a fuck!
More
Excuse you?
Never!
Alright, so, what are you doing?
who's nearest that I can reach?
You can run all the way back, and then you'd probably be able to engage the one that,
Let's do it.
I managed to bring down,
Nim.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
My action economy is stupid right now.
Alright, roll to hit.
22.
That it's roll for damage.
7 damage from the gauntlets. Not from the gauntlets, from the actual fist. 2 from the gauntlets, so that's 9. My permission to smack again.
Go for it.
Yay. I like this build. This build is stupid.
It's a very good first impression so far, I must say.
Just being stupid. 21 to hit.
That hits. Jesus Christ.
I have a +7. I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's good, it's good.
8 points of fist damage, 6 points of thunder, 8 and 6 make 14.
Christ.
Is this bucket still standing?
Yes, but not by much.
Let me double check my key point count. I used one earlier. Let's use another one with flurry.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna need the second blow.
Oh my god, this is...
I don't think I'm going to need the second blow.
What do you get? Oh my god.
Oh!
Okay, so we found out that Val is the protagonist and the main character.
This is disgusting.
Allow me to say, once more, with feeling. He sucks, Shonen!
Alright, we need to damage.
Okay. Should I add it all up and then double?
Just the physical damage, I think.
You don't have to.
Spider! Smashing finish!
How much damage you get?
Ta-da!
Matt!
So, 16 total.
Yes. Before the thunder shenanigans.
Oh, he's dead.
Should I roll for the thunder shenanigans?
Sure.
Mesmeillon, le devil!
2.
Yep,
On the
nope.
die.
So,
Did
can you what?
I think they want to describe it.
The fight isn't over yet, so I'll just say you lunge forward, and again,
Oh!
you basically do one blow to the leg, bring him down to one knee. One blow that sort of snaps his head up, and then with the second one, you actually hear a crunch as his neck sort of twists at an angle, and he just drops.
Woo! Woohoo! What a move!
Oh, looks like I got blood under the rivets. That's gonna take forever to clean.
It's like Varyd in that one scene in Arcane. A hell of a thing to clean. Takes too much time to get the blood out.
But, yeah. I mean, Andromeda has seen Valeria in combat, but she's never usually this hard hitting. So,
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Flurry is 2 attacks. I've still got one.
You may make another one.
Is there somebody near me I can punch?
I think there's 2
you
more
used
left.
all your movement to get back, right?
Yeah, so is there somebody near this truck?
No.
Ah, crap.
At this point, they're all sort of circled back in front of Andromeda, like, we'd rather take a quick death than just an absolute beating.
That one scares us.
We're more scared of
They were actively alarmed. Yes. Like, they seem very surprised and shocked at them.
All the drow just huddled around each other like, yo, y'all, do y'all hear the main theme? Fuck!
Has this serene, gentle smile and says in their tongue, what is it just the dudes left, or is there still one of the ladies?
It's just the dudes left.
Oh, now, gentlemen, surely we were trained to have more backbone than this. I know I was.
Can Andromeda like at least understand like the gist of what she's saying, or like get the vibe?
You've never seen Valeria with this much murder in her eyes. You've never seen her with this much intensity and this much focus to absolutely bury a motherfucker.
I'm glad I was able to get the vocal vibe right on that one. I apologize for anyone else in the call who had a fear response to that tone.
Oh no, that was no. It's just like whoa.
Huh. So you can be scared and aroused at the same time.
And yes, Andromeda did actually say that.
Where are we? I'd like to go home.
You ain't in Terrace no more.
Anyway, is it Andromeda's turn now?
Yes, it is Andromeda's turn.
And now there are two. Then there were two, right?
Yep.
All right, we're going for the one that's the most wounded first. We're starting with that one.
They're both about the same level of wounded, but okay.
Oh, okay. All right. 25 to hit.
That hits, roll for damage.
And I'm guessing sneak attack still doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So. Okay, so let's see. This is G8. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use Piercer to reroll that. There we go. Okay, so 15 points of damage with the rapier.
16?
15.
15. Ouch.
157.
Is one of them dead?
Nope, but he is hurting bad.
Crossbow then.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit. I'm doing the -5 to the roll for +2.
Yep, nope, that hits.
Alright. Okay. 17 total.
Yeah, no, he's dead. Once again, you do the same sort of maneuver of slash, check, fire, and once again, there is a neat hole through the guy's eye, and he's dead.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just imagining Andromeda fighting like the sword and shooter style in Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, I mean...
Or it's a lot of big over-the-head sweeps, and then the gun pops out from behind the elbow.
Yeah, just...
Looks like you lads are really out of your depth. You haven't even landed a single fucking hit on me.
In their defense, I am bleeding a lot, and Nim is unconscious.
You guys are out of your depth. That's another pirate joke.
You know, I didn't even think of that.
No. So
yeah, now he's just kind of... Now Andromeda's kind of just glowering at this last drow.
You know, and he's just sort of looking at the scenario, and he don't like it. So all of a sudden, he brings his hands together and sort of clasps his fingers tight, and then spreads them out. And as he spreads them out, you see a fine sort of mesh spread out between his fingers, and he flares his arms, and all of a sudden, that mesh snaps out towards the wall and grows, and he's going to cast web. Well, I fail.
What do we need to roll?
So, let me jump to it. Then, using PDF.
Going to cast Web of Lies. It's just Twitter.
So, each creature that starts its turn in the webs, or enters them during its turn, needs to make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained. As long as it remains there, the movement is free. Creature restrained by the webs can use its action make a strength check against the spell save. If it succeeds, there's no longer restraint. So essentially, he's making it so you can't follow him, and he is then going to turn and run.
Oh, so when we start our turn, we have to do the dex.
Yes. Yeah, he's then going to turn and run and do some quick parkour up the walls and then scurry up onto the rooftops.
Next time, bring more friends!
Your friendly reminder that one of your friends almost died, so no.
And at this point, I will say combat is over. And quick vibe check. How's everyone doing? Do we want to keep going? Do we want to take a quick break here and come back, or what? What are we thinking?
I could use something like 5 minutes to after I've been holding it since combat started.
And a bit disheartened that, one round wonder, but what can you do?
You do. Fair chunk of game.
Yeah, honestly, like, the fact that you were because you got that shatter off was the only reason that Andromeda did not run after the darkness thing was cast. Because then that would have been 4 of these guys at full health, as opposed to 4 of them, like, all pretty close to dying. So...
question, Robin. Just to satisfy my own curiosity, did any of them have any ranged weaponry?
Nope, these guys are all about close quarters combat.
Dang it, I should have flown.
Yeah, something for next time.
Hindsight's 20/20. But either way, yeah, I think we should take a small break and then come back.
Yeah, I could use a bio break.
Yep. Bio break, and then we'll come back, and we will come back with the rest of the group.
Yes.
Yep.
I will be back.
Alrighty.
Recording has been resumed.
Alright. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that little fight. I'm sorry we didn't get to the people in the end of this recording, but with any luck we'll be able to hodgepodge things together so that way we can make a full episode with the whole group and then put that out. But thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you had fun, and until next time, see you around.
See you.
See you guys.